Is it a way to succeed? Grind, close yourself, do only one thing, choose only that one path, choose only that one career, or be open to life, embody, trust, release, relax, take it easy, do step back, allow. Who is right? Because when I started my journey, I couldn't distinguish, I couldn't realize who I am. Am I supposed to be that person who is hustling, who is ambitious, who knows only what she wants, who see only the objective, my objective? And I'm completely closed from the world. I know what I want. Or I'm in a state of allowing. I am appreciating my feminine energy. I'm asking you, who are you? Are you more on this or that side? Or you don't know? Or you going in between this and that until you're not tired of this part and that part? Because your performance keeps you from success. But why is it like that? Why you are going from this side to that side and then you're getting tired, you're getting demotivated. And at that point, you're closing yourself from that ambitions part, from that lock in. You have to lock in, you have to wake up at 5, at 4. It's even better that you don't sleep. This is the only way. All these people are presenting you who they are and the way how they succeed. Or now you're completely renouncing of everything. You know what? It will be how it will be. I just can't influence on everything. I just can't know everything. And then reality hits. Fear starts to come out. Fear of not being good enough. Fear of not belonging. Disempowerment. Disintegration. Environment which is not conducive for your growth. And you say to yourself, you know what? This is not working. All these people are lying to me because they're telling me I should only sit, I should imagine. And this is how everything happens. There must be crazy, because I will show you that in my example, world is not functioning that way. And then you go back to that side. So what is happening over here? Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Carolina, and I hope that this intro was really auspicious to you, because that was my story. And if you find yourself in these words and in that vibration, that some past life experiences that I had, welcome, you're seen over here and I can hear you. That was my story, and that was how I was approaching to life. But why I was like that, and what was happening behind the scenes, and what is actually happening to every person in this planet, because if I can promise you only one thing, is that we are all the same in the end. Trust me, we are all the same. And if you take this time to watch this video and to get to know yourself, you're helping to raise our human consciousness, our progressive, our new world, our new realities, where we are all walking together to light. So let me start from the beginning. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. I got my MBAs and I quit my job instantly when I got it. Actually, I got two scenarios like that. When I earned my bachelor's degree, that same day I got my degree, and in the same day afternoon I quit my job. So I experienced that polarity of emotions, because I knew that the place where I was not happy with, and also I wanted to know myself and what I really want. And my way of doing that was through challenges, because I couldn't actually understood what I love. I buried myself so deep that I couldn't see way up, and until I didn't consciously decide to go more down. There is a big difference in between conscious decision, going into the darkness, however you want to call it, to know that you will be experiencing the light once. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know how it will be presented in my life, but I know that I will experiencing it, because I don't see any way up. And even from environment offering me that ladder so I can catch myself, I was not choosing to catch that ladder and to go up. I needed to go on my own way, and I would never ever change any moment that I experienced. So after I got my MBAs, I decided to change my life completely, and I started to experiencing and putting myself out to experience what I really love, because I couldn't understood who I am. Am I that person? Because I was preparing myself to be a leader who knows what she wants, who is ambitious, who is like this, that, like she wants to do everything. And I was always high achiever, but in a way I was looking competence as a way of progression, and I was always challenging myself to be better. And take that as a really good example, until I didn't exhausting myself. But then I chose to be someone who was completely not in a good way embodying and releasing and everything that I was talking about in the beginning, but I was just like in a mood of I don't care, because I really couldn't understand anymore. That brought me to the place where I needed to release all these beliefs that I had. Why am I telling you that? Because underlying definition of who you think that you are, of how you see the world, will determine what of these two choices you will choose for yourself in order to succeed, to grow, to achieve. It's so simple that it couldn't be more simple. But when it needs to be applied from a place of not understanding it can be challenging. It can really be challenging. So last 3 years I moved around Europe, and last 6 months I'm living in New York. So in that previous 2.5 years, I was living in a couple of cities. I was working all the different jobs to be able to sustain myself and to invest into myself, just to know who I am, just to get to know myself. I was not interested in anything else. Yes, sometimes I would have a sparks of, I want to be entrepreneur, I want to work for myself, I want to do this or that, but that was everything like the beginning of, that was even like forcing myself to go into something that even I don't know what to do with that. So I was thinking, maybe I need another mentor, maybe this person will show me, maybe this person will say me, maybe now when I'm investing that amount of money, I will know what I will do. And again, nothing helped. My life and everything around me, same as right now, same for me, same for you, is a perfect orchestration of who we are. Perfect, without any doubt, without any piece of not accepting of, or rejecting, or not working, or it's not supposed to be here. Trust me. Everything is so perfect that honestly the only thing that you can do with that is appreciate, being excited, and relax. So let me bring you back to the story. My beliefs about everything when I was living was, I need to hustle, I need to work, I need to grind, because I just even don't know what to do different. That was the environment where I was coming from, that I chose to live in and believe in. Everything what I saw around myself was representation of who I was becoming. It was resonating with me, and who was not resonating with that, waking up early. I love some parts, don't get me wrong, I really do love, because they gave me such a big discipline, they gave me appreciation, they gave me that urge to keep going even when you don't feel, because you know that you always must be going. That's like your existence is everything, which is, you just cannot go other way around. There is no place to not exist. But my environment was like that. It was valuing, if I'm waking up at 5, I was thinking I'm such a perfect example of how the things are supposed to be done, how it is around me. I was mimicking people around me, their way of doing things, and I was started to get more and more and more tired. And as I was starting to be like more and more unmotivated, because everything that I was putting inside of myself and didn't came through these filters, I started to buy myself into different modalities. That was, because of that was easier for me to go out from these states of where I was completely unmotivated and didn't know what to do next. So I was into like tarot. I was like into, now this will happen like next week, this will save me. And I went to the completely different mood. I was lacking of energy. I was barely waking up in the morning. I couldn't eat anymore. I was blank space, but not from a positive perspective, and from that like a 0 point and just like doing my best. No. What I didn't realize at that point, I actually didn't realize anything. And I came out to that. I heard for that method of letting go, which I'm talking about every video. I hear myself talking about that because I find it so important. Because until you don't know what do you believe in, you just can't know if something serves you on a conscious level. So funny enough, when I was closest to the home, I didn't need to worry. I mean, we don't need to worry at all, but let's say I didn't need to worry at that point in that state of mind that I had. I was more than ever worried. And I always got that, I always had that like a B plan. I can always go home and I'm just like starting over, because either way, I don't know what to do. So when I moved to New York, I don't know how, I came to one of the most expensive cities in the world. And I never came with the idea of working hard, hustling, grinding, and locking and being crazy. And my environment is like that. But I'm not. I'm not saying all of the people, I don't know, of course, all of the people, but funny enough, some of the people that I came in contact with, they were saying that things. And I didn't believe in that. I didn't solve myself for that. I didn't start to becoming like that. So what was the difference? Why I managed to be over here more than ever in peace, more than ever getting to know myself, more than ever allowing, more than ever trust myself and embody everything that I know that it's my truth. Is that about the environment? Is that about a city? No. Is that about the people around me? No. It was about myself. It was about definition that I came with over here. I already came with that positive definition of how my life should look like over here. And by having that positive experience, even prior to come here, and then when I came, allowed me to follow next logical steps. And guys, this is the all magic. This is the all secret behind everything what we are doing. Exactly what I've told you right now. If you have any positive idea, any excitement about change in your life, either is that like a changing environment, job, whatever, you see any direction, do that first. Without any expectation. I didn't expect anything by coming here. I was not expecting what city should give me, because in that case I would know again, well, now I'm again trapped by everything around, and now I'm trapped with a city, and I'm again stuck, because if I'm not here, then I'm again not good. So move expectation, but go by that first feeling of following that definition that you have about some environment, some people, some job. And then correct yourself in between by doing these steps. So I could never ever imagine the feeling that I was able to find inside of myself right now, but not because of the everything what I see outside. Because my only mission was detachment. And I started to repeating to myself, I see only my objective, the obstacles must give away. I heard that. It's a quote from Napoleon, and I love it. I can live by that. Try to focus yourself on that only, even if you have only that one spark in your life, which will bring you to the next steps, and you will know and you will learn how to live by that feeling. You will see how your perception on reality will start to becoming slippery. It will start to be malleable, and you will be experiencing that change so fast. Please let me know if some of these examples and methods work for you, because definitely they worked for me. So if you find yourself into that, you can click in any link in the description below if you want to work with me. I will be more than happy, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because of the ability to share everything that I want to share, and to mentor you, to help you so you can achieve your greater success. You are my object. You're my object. And I will not stop until I will not reach millions of you, because I know that you deserve to see an example what is possible. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.